Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create first Java Swing GUI application with IntelliJ IDEA IDE. So let's start the video. So guys, if you have not installed IntelliJ IDEA onto your machine, I have created separate video for that. You can refer that video by clicking on I button, or also I am providing link in description box. So just watch that video for installing IntelliJ onto your system. So now let me show you how to create Swing GUI application in IntelliJ. I've started my IDE. Now I'll go to File menu for creating my new project. So File, New, and select option as Project. And here you can see the option selected is Java. Select Java as option and click on Next button. Again click on Next button. Now provide your project name. So I'm giving project name as Swing Demo. And if you want to change your location, you can click on this ellipsis and you can change the location. I'm taking default location and just click on Finish button. And then it is asking me whether you want to open on new window or the same window. I'm just taking this window. My project has been created. Now I will be following the steps for creating GUI application. So for that I'll just expand this, and here I'll go to SRC and just right click, select option new, and here you can select Swing UI Designer, and from this you can select GUI form. This option you can get from File menu also, and now you provide the form name. So I'm just giving form name as Hello Demo, and take the default layout, that is Grid Layout Manager IntelliJ, and just click on OK button. Okay, you can see my form has been added and it has created two files in that. One is hellodemo.java and another is hellodemo.form. This form is going to hold all your design part, and hellodemo.java is going to hold all your code and logic. So now let me design one simple application. So I'm just going to create one label, one text field and one button, and on click of button I'm going to show hello and the user name. So let's design this form. So here you can see by default there is one panel. So just select this panel and you can provide name to this panel. So I'm just giving panel name as panel main because this is my main panel. I'm going to add my controls or component on this panel. So now here is layout manager of panel. By default we have selected Grid Layout Manager IntelliJ. I'm not changing. If you want you can change. Now I'm going to take control J label and you can put it anywhere. You can see here are the properties of label. So this is what field name, nothing but a variable name or the control name. I'm not changing for label, and here is the property text. So what you want to display you can write over here. So I'm just writing enter name. Okay, now I'm going to take another control, that is text field. So let me take it and drop over here. Okay, and for this I'm going to change the field name because this control I'm going to use in my coding. So I'm just going to give name to this control as txt name. And now next I will be taking button because on click of button I'm going to take action. So I'm just going to drop this button over here. And now let me change name of this button. So btn click. And for this button I'm going to provide text as click me. Okay, so now I'll just resize this panel, and this I'll just put over here. So now let me take you to hellodemo.java for showing you code. So here you can see inside my hellodemo class a panel, text field and button object has been created. Okay, now if you want to see preview of your form, you can click anywhere during design time and you can select the option as preview. It's going to show you how your form will look at runtime. So now let me click on this cross button and let's start the coding. I'm to write event for this button. So for that, just right click on the button and go to option create listener, and for button we have action listener. Just select this option and here you can click on OK. Action perform method will be added to your code. Just click on OK button. So you can see constructor has been created, and inside that action listener has been registered for button, and then it is overriding action perform method. So now let's write logic over here. So on click of button, I'm going to show a message box with hello message. So for that, I'm going to use J option pane dot show message dialog, and then you can pass parent component null if you want to create model list dialog box, or you can pass your parent component. So since this is anonymous class, so my parent component is going to be btn click. So I'm just passing btn click because I'm creating model dialog, and then here I'm passing the message, the username, and then hello. So username is there in my text box. So I'm just taking that text box and I'm retrieving data from that text box by using getText method. And after that, I will be just concatenating what hello. So it is going to show me username, after that hello. My logic is done. Now I will be writing main method, because to run frame we need main method. So just type psvm and press enter. Okay, my main method has been added. Now I'm going to write few lines, and because of that my frame will be displayed. So before that, I need to extend this class with jframe. So I'm going to write extends jframe, and then here I'm going to create object of my class. So hello demo h equal to new hello demo. Now I'm going to write few lines, and because of this line your frame will be displayed. So the first line you have to write as h dot set contain pane, and here you have to write name of your panel. So the panel which we had taken at the beginning of this project, so that is panel main, which is nothing but name of my panel. So here I'm going to pass panel main. I'm going to set title of this frame. So for that I'm going to write line set title, and in double quotes I'm going to just give title. So here hello is my title. So next method I'm going to use h dot set size. So what width and height you want of your frame, you can pass over here. So I'm just passing 300 and 400. And now the very important line is h dot set visible. If you don't pass this line, your frame won't be visible. So we need to pass boolean value. I'm passing true because I want to display my frame. And then after this, the last line, whenever you click on cross button of frame, your frame should get closed. So for that we have to write h dot set default close operation, and in that you need to pass jframe dot exit underscore on underscore close. So that's all. So this is what the line if you want to display your frame. So now let me run the program. So just go to run and select run option. Yes, I want to run hello demo. See, it is showing me my form or frame, and the location it is showing over here. You can change that location also, and since size I have passed as 300 and 400, therefore I am getting it in bigger size. I'll change size also. So here let's put the name. So I am just writing CS corner, and then let me click on click me button. So it is going to show me CS corner comma hello, and the dialog which I have created is model dialog because I have passed parent component. So if you don't respond this dialog, you won't be able to interact with your mainframe. So you have to click on OK button. This type of dialog box are called as model dialog. So just click on OK button, and now let me show you the code for changing location of this frame. So there is one method known as setBounds method. Using that method, you can change size as well as location. So for that, I'm going to write h dot setBounds, and here I'm going to pass my x coordinate and my y coordinate, and I'm going to pass my width. So now let me make it small. So width and height I have passed, and I'll rerun this program. Now my size has been reduced as well as it is showing me in center. I'll just minimize this. Okay, so here is my output. I'm going to enter name as Sunita, and it is going to show me hello Sunita. Okay, so this way you can create your frame and you can show it on a particular location also. So guys, that's all for this video. I hope this video is going to help you if you are doing swing based application first time in IntelliJ IDEA. If yes, then please do hit on like button, and if you have any kind of query, you can put in comment box. I'm going to surely try to reply to your queries. Also guys, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit on bell icon to get notifications from my channel. Thank you friends for watching my video till end. See you in my next video. Till that, bye bye and take care.